I've got me a new dash camera here, and we're going to do a quick little unboxing, and I'm going to show how to install a basic dash cam. Now, I've currently got a Rexing dual dash camera on my car. We have it on both vehicles. It's been very good. It's relatively inexpensive. It's lasted me about 3 years, but mine on my car has just died a few days ago, so I'm replacing it with a little bit of an upgrade. The first order of business when you're replacing a dash cam is you got to get off the previous mount the dash cam was stuck to. I have now experienced that the handy little tape that they give you to mount that dash cam, that stuff is strong. That camera is not going any place. So I'll be back with you in a minute once I have this mount removed. Okay folks, after a putty knife, a broken razor blade, and a fresh razor blade, I've got the old mount removed. You can see a nice clean spot of glass here, and I also removed the one on the back. So this is what your windshield would look like. You would just have a spot there. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount the first camera. It's really simple. All we're going to do is we're going to decide where we want it, and then we're going to stick it to the glass. But be sure you get it where you want it the first time, because as I just discovered, it is really hard to get these things off the glass once they're mounted. You can see right here, I've got the dash cam now mounted to the windshield. All I did with this model, it's got the adhesive thing pre-installed. So all you have to do is you just peel off the little backer and you stick it up on the glass. It's as simple as that. So now the actual camera unit is installed. Then what we got to do is get power to it. What I'm going to do for today is I'm going to use the included USB cigarette lighter power. And for today, since I'm going to change this in just a few days, I'm just going to be tacky and I'm going to just drag the power line straight down. I'm going to take it straight down from the camera, straight down to my center console. There. Now we're powered up. That cord is going to drive me bonkers. We'll get it out of the way of my infotainment screen so I can use my Android Auto. It's got these handy little connectors so you can connect it back to the base. Maybe. There. Connected. All right. We are powered up. The next thing you got to do if you're connecting the rear camera is you need to run the USB cord that it comes with. This unit comes with this handy USB cord to run all the way from the front camera all the way around the car to the back camera. I've already got a USB cord hanging from my car. Your car probably didn't come pre-installed with one, but this cord is from the previous dash cam that I just uninstalled. I left it up. So I'm just going to use this one. If I have any quality problems or anything like that, I'll rip it out and put the new one in, but hopefully that'll save me some time. So really all you do is you put the cord up here where it needs to go, and you just tuck it along your headliner. It really is no more technical than that. You just tuck it all along the side. Let me take you actually around to the back of the car, and let's go ahead and plug that rear camera in. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but you can see there's a little USB cord dangling right here. That little USB cord is from my previous camera. So that's basically the middle. I'm going to mount my new camera right there. You see it's pre-installed with the handy little sticky tape. So all you got to do is pull the red thing off, mount it where you want it, and put it in. Just be sure you put it the right direction. That's the key thing. So we're going to put in the camera right here. So this is right about the center. I'm not that particular with this kind of thing. This time I'm going to plug Well, I'll be darned. Here's the problem. I'm going to have to redo this cable after all because the previous camera came with a micro USB connector, and you'll see right here, this is the micro, and the new camera is a USB type B connector. I don't know if you can see that on my camera, but it does not fit. So I've got to pull that cable out anyway. So it's a good chance for me to show you what I'm going to do. If I just start tugging on this cable is going to come right out. There's actually some slack in here that I tucked in this section. Actually, a lot of slack is where I stuck all the extra. But then you'll see it's just going to start popping out of the headliner. You see it just goes all the way down the headliner, all the way to the front of the car. Now we'll fast forward to the previously done work. And you can see that I've got the new cord. It's actually a little thicker than the old cord, so it's a little harder to get where I needed it to go. I got the new cord coming out. Okay, if you're following along at home, you know I've had a few issues here, and I'm going to get this thing mounted finally. So here it goes. So you can see I've got the cord in the edge of the door. It's right here. It tucks nicely in this spot. I'm going to try to push this down as far as I can up against the edge so I can get my camera as close to the edge as I can. Make sure you've got it the correct direction. I'm going to take off the little going to take off the little backer, little red backer. We get rid of that. Now sticky is exposed, and once it sticks, it's sticking. I'm going to try to make sure I get it level. And I think we're there. Level, we're going to push real good for a second. While I'm doing this, I'm going to take the little film, put a little protective film over the camera lens. You want to be sure you take that off. You won't be able to see much with that on. Sticking real good. All right, the final thing here is I've got this extra cord. You need a little extra cord so you can make sure your gate can open, but I'm going to stuff the rest of the extra cord down in the little pocket here. It's as simple as that. But running these wires in your car is really the easiest part. So there you have it. We've got the rear camera mounted. It's mounted pretty nice right here. The cable runs right along here. You can't even really see it. You see it right here just because of the door. So now it's time to initialize the camera. It's really simple from here. Just pop your SD card in, turn your car on, and you're rolling. So that's it for installing the camera. It's really as simple as essentially sticking it to your glass and powering it. For an example of when you might need to use your dash camera footage, check out my next video on following too closely. I'll see you over there.